Hello, my name is David and I help international students who want to study in Germany. If you are new here, please subscribe to the channel. Let's start today's video. Okay guys, before we start today's video talking about accommodation in Germany, I want to first of all tell you that one thing about accommodation here in Germany is very difficult to find, especially if you are coming to Munich here. And so finding accommodation here is even difficult than finding admission. So I don't want you to repeat the mistake I did, so that's why I'm making this video. I came to this country without finding accommodation, without booking a hotel or guest house. I was lucky I didn't go homeless, and I think you might have a different issue. For me, I was lucky to get friends who can accommodate me for like 2 weeks before I got my own apartment. So you might have a different case. You might come here, you might not know anyone, you might not have any friends here, and you'll be finding it difficult to get accommodation here. So that's why I'm making this video. One thing I'll talk about is after you receive your visa, or let's say if you have faith, after you've gone for your interview, your visa interview, you can start searching for accommodation. If you don't have faith, then you can wait for the visa to come, then you can start searching for accommodation. So basically there are two types of accommodation here for students. Either you go for the student accommodation or you go for private ones. And before I even go deep into these two, student accommodation is very cheap as compared to the private ones. So as soon as you got your visa, you have to start searching for accommodation, and I'll be showing how you can do that, the platforms that you can search, and then you can get accommodation before you come here. And before I forget, please don't pay any money to anyone before you come to this country. Yes, you can agree with the person about the contract about the accommodation, but don't pay the money yet. Come to this country, then you can pay the money. Accommodation here will take like 40 to 50% of your total expenses for the month. The reason why I've just singled out accommodation from the other expenses is because it's difficult to find, and I need to stress on it. Later on I'll talk about the general expenses, but basically accommodation might take half of your total expenses. Yeah, the student accommodation here is managed by the student in work, and as soon as you get admission, you have to register on their online. So you go to their online their website, and then there's a link there that you can actually register. And when you register, you join a queue because of this accommodation issue. They do it first come first serve basis. So if you register before, let's say you register before your friend, you will get it before your friend. So as simple as that. So as soon as you get your admission, you have to register at the website. And at the website you can check the type of accommodation they have. They have apartment, they have single room shared with other students, and single room with all your washroom, kitchen, everything in the apartment. So they have various type of apartment that you can actually search for, and then choose 3 types of accommodation that you prefer, then they can give you that. The highest amount I've seen my friends pay for the student accommodation is 350 for a single person, and then the lowest I've seen also is 270. So actually the average for student accommodation will be like 300 euros per month. But if you want to go for private accommodation, that might be 500 or 600 euro per month. The student in work also provide accommodation for married couples and single parents. If you have a kid, those people are easily to get accommodation because most of the students are single, most of them don't have kids. So if you have kid, or you are coming with your husband, you are coming with your wife, you might have to get a accommodation for the couple, and those ones are easy to get. Yeah, it's easy to get, but it's kind of expensive than the ones for the single individual. So if you are married, if you are coming with your wife or your husband, then you might want to go for the couple apartments. Yeah. Okay guys, so you can check the link on the screen. You can go there, you can also search for accommodation. There are a lot of people who post, there are a lot of landlords who post their rooms, available rooms on that website. So you can just go there, you type in the city that you are, then you can search for those accommodations and you can choose. Or you can also go to this Facebook group on the screen. You can go there. What actually happens is that there are a lot of students who sublet their rooms to other people. Let's say you are going for to do your research, and it might take like 3 months. So they sublet to other students for like 3 months before they come back. So a lot of my friends got their rooms there. So you can also go there and then check, and you can find accommodation at that place. One bonus tip that I want to give you guys is there's a Facebook group called Free Your Staff Munching or Free Your Staff Munich. What actually happens in that group is that let's say I use something that I might not want to use it again. I have something that I don't want to use it again, and what I will just take a picture of that item, then I'll post in that group, and if someone needs it, the person will just come for it, as simple as that. So as you are coming, you might need internet cables, you might need routers, you might need some basic things. And this Facebook group, that's what we actually do there. Like the stuff that someone doesn't want to use anymore, the person will just take a picture of it, post in this group, and then someone will come for it. So that's it. You can join these groups and everything will just be fine. Okay, thank you guys for watching the video. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and also subscribe, hit the notification button, and then see you in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.